Welcome. My name is Sasha Moore, and I am here with Steve Lake, who is the Director of Partnerships at National Lending Group. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Sasha.
So I know in addition to your role as the Director of Partnerships, you're heavily invested in spearheading the highly successful accountant-broker collaboration program. How's that been so far this year?
Got a lot of fun this year. We're getting very busy speaking to a lot of accountants and getting a lot of accountants on board and helping them with their clients and their needs. It's been great.
Okay, well, I'm glad it's off to a strong start. So what I really wanted to talk about today was really what the main benefits are for accountants to offer finance.
It's a great question, and it's probably the most important part. So if we look at the main benefits for an accountant getting involved with finance with their clients, probably break that into a couple of sections. So the first one being ensuring that your clients have really good, competent, conscientious people to deal with. So not all brokers are created equally, and as much as you may not know who your clients or as much as it might be hard for you to find a good broker to work with, it's equally as hard for your clients to find a good broker to work with. And having the wrong person to work with that might not understand their self-employed situation, just a really quick example, could cost them up to 2%, 2.5% on their interest rate. We've seen brokers put through loans through low doc documentation that should have gone through as a full doc, costing the client not only a risk fee of 1%, but also 2.5% on the delivery rate, right? So this is a really expensive exercise for your clients, and it comes down to the experience and the competency and the conscientiousness of the broker. So that's a really important one, to help your clients find the right people to deal with, right? That's probably the number one thing. The second part is you have an opportunity to build a really good revenue stream and also an asset. And we believe very heavily at NLG that when you refer someone to us, it's not just a name and number. There are potentially many, many years of hard work that you've gone into working with these customers to get them to the point where they're able to do what they want to do. Oftentimes, somebody might come to you with a startup, and through your hard work, diligence, mentoring, and your competence, you've got them to somewhere where they might be buying a $2 or $3 million house in the city. It's probably Adelaide in the city, but you know what I mean. Like, you've really gotten to a really good point financially through your hard work, and that's got to be respected, because a lot of brokers will tell you that, I'm not going to pay any commission fees because you're only giving me a name and number. I couldn't think of anything more ignorant. What we actually get from our accounting friends are exceptionally well-dressed clients that are very much ready to go, with good histories and oftentimes full documentation almost. And you think about how much work it goes into you getting a client ready for finance. Well, we believe you should share in that revenue, and that's both on the upfront trial. So yes, you get a nice revenue upfront, but you also get the opportunity to build an asset in terms of a trial book, and that asset becomes yours. And I think it's a really valuable and important thing to discuss. And they're probably the main two reasons, I think, why you would get involved with the program.
Well, I mean, it sort of sounds like a no-brainer in many respects, but I guess the first challenge, and something that we've also been talking about offline, is just that change of mindset and really looking at the current climate and where you can provide greater service, greater advisory capacity, how you quantify that, how you would increase your revenue streams. So I think, the natural fusion of the accounting and broking industry is very, very much present. And it's great to hear that a program that establishes this formally, as you say, with accountability measures and so forth, is in place.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Steve. I'll speak to you next time.
Thanks, Sasha.